Well, then thou wilt surely know what to do should a sparkle greet thine eye out upon the ocean wave. Oh my god, they made the treasure under the water sparkle too? This is getting out of hand, man. In the first game, and in this one, I'm starting to get kind of annoyed that, like, when they did this remake on the Switch, and I guess probably on mobile, I think this is the mobile version, when they did this remake, they made hidden items sparkle. So instead of having to find the clue to figure out where it is, it's literally glowing. Like, we found the mirror of Ra that uncursed the princess because it was literally sparkling on the world map. I didn't even know it was supposed to be there. We found the flute in the first game because it was literally sparking. That one I did know was there because I'd played the game before, but there's supposed to be a clue that tells you how many steps to take in a certain spot to find the mirror. But it's glowing. And now, the sunken treasure that's hidden in the ocean in this game is going to be sparkling too? Come on, guys. Like, why would you do that? That just seems dumb. It's supposed to be like a whole, like, hidden thing and you get a clue and whatever, but it's just going to be, yeah, it's right there. Might as well put waypoints on the game, right? You know, all these new games nowadays, you get a quest and it's like, I'm going to put an arrow on your map and put an arrow above your head and draw a line showing you exactly where to go and just head to here, head right here. You know, don't even bother knowing what the quest does. Just go here and you just go there, you know? Old games like this one, it wasn't that way. It'd be like, there's a sunken treasure and it's near an island that's shaped like a frog or something, you know, like, and you go and find it. Now they're just showing it to us. That's a little annoying. Shouldst thou ever fall prey to a curse, seek me out. Okay, this is the guy that can break curses. He was in the town next to Tantagil in the first one. I guess they just moved him in here because they don't have a separate town in this version. The Alefgard map is smaller in this one because it had to fit inside of another world map. Thou seest before thee the town of Tantagil, friend. Though in ancient times the town and the castle stood asunder in twain, they are now come together as one. So at least acknowledging it. Like, if you look, this is actually laid out the same. So, like, this left side of the map here is a squeezed version of the town from the first game. And this right side is a squeezed version of the castle, which were separate things on the world map in the original. They just kind of, like, squeezed them down and slapped them together. Like, it's not like they moved, like, whatever. Like, it's literally laid out the same as it used to be. This used to open on the left side, but other than that. Well, they sell banishing bells here too. They don't sell dragon scales anymore though. That's where we bought our dragon scale in the original. Alright, how much is the inn here? 6 gold is still cheap. Nice. We don't need it right now. Let's see what kind of equipment they sell here. Alright, we can get our cloaks of evasion here. They have a sledgehammer, which will give us 10 more attack on gilded. And an iron helmet that'll give us 6 more defense. It's expensive though. Alright, so we need a gold key to get in here where it looks like the king is. That's kind of weird. Why is the king above the weapon shop? Didn't they say the king was missing or something? He's just in the top of the weapon shop? Is that a thing? Welcome, friend. This is our humble draper's shop. Thou art come in search of a celestial skein, I presume. But of course thou art. Alas, our supply of ethereal thread was just now exhausted, and the skein being the gift of the skies, you can but patiently await the arrival of more. Unless that is thou art prepared to scale the northernmost of the dragon's horns. There's like this whole quest that we'd never heard about that she's just like, oh, of course you're on that quest. Here's what you got to do. And this happens in old games because there's not as many like triggers to trigger like different conversation options. So you might run into someone later in a quest. Like, we haven't actually been told about this yet, but I guess this is the lady we have to come talk to about it. So some kind of celestial cloth, but she's out of the materials for it. And we could go and scale the northernmost of the dragon's horns. Dragon horns are mountains, right? Didn't we hear about those before? Was that in the last game? The dragon's horns. So we can climb a mountain to get this material for the celestial cloth or whatever. I'm not sure what we need the celestial cloth for. Because we haven't heard about that yet, but we'll get to it. 'Twill surely come as no surprise to thee that a golden key is required to open a gold lock. Yet men nonetheless persist in trying whichsoever key they have. Lo, the king himself hath deserted his subjects. Verily, this land is doomed beyond all hope of deliverance. He's on top of the like, come on, guys. You haven't even searched the whole town. He's on top of the weapon shop, it looks like. We need a gold key. We need a gold key to get into the throne room, too. Alright. Well, we've been told a gold key is on an island somewhere, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Let's search the rest of Alefgard while we're here. Can we go up to Galenholm? Galenholm, or whatever it is. Oh, God. These guys suck up MP, don't they? That's just nasty. Let's wizard staff the bigger group. Oh, some of them weren't affected. Alright, this town's not here anymore. Not affected. They have to have some kind of magic resistance. They're not resistant to me smacking them with it. And just imagine Eileen being like, resist this, and just smacking him upside the head. So this town isn't here anymore. That was where we got the harp. It's been 100 years. Things happen. Alright, level 11. 2 agility, 1 resilience, 1 HP, 3 MP. Beautiful. Like a lot of games like Final Fantasy, okay, the series, it doesn't really matter what order you played them in, they're all kind of disconnected. But having played the first couple Dragon Quests, I would say it definitely pays off to play them in order, because there are some direct ties. I mean, it doesn't overly matter that you know what happened in the first one. They kind of explain all you need to know, but still, like, it means more to come back to Alefgard if you've played the first game. If you haven't played the first game, you don't even necessarily realize this is the world map from the first one. You don't realize that this patch of dirt right here is where the shrine to the hero was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean anything to you. What's this? This is a Nashturtium? Nashturtium. Wow, was that 2 steps? See how somnolence like fire. And the one person that isn't wearing one of those bells, huh? The town up here not here anymore either? Sigurd with the crit. Ooh, they can breathe fire. That's actually a lot of damage. Look at that XP though. Alright, let's get some heals in here. Are none of these towns here anymore? Looks like it. Nice. She still only has 48 HP, so we gotta keep an eye on her. So down here, so walking through this poison, there's a cave. This is the cave that the princess was hidden in the original, guarded by a dragon. It's also a tunnel over to the next continent. Looks like it's just a tunnel now. The part with the dragon is gone. That island in between the water used to be the town where you could go to buy magic keys. Now it looks to be just a little grove of trees. And what has happened to Alefgard in the 100 years since we saved it? There's almost nothing left of it. It's almost like we didn't save it, right? There's just nothing here. These mountains used to open on the other side. I'm just saying. Ooh, saber cats. New enemy. Level up. Level 21. 1 strength, 2 agility, 2 resilience, 3 HP. Looking good. Let's get another heal on Eileen. Down here was where you could go see the sage that would combine the rain staff and the sunstone into the rainbow drop so you can make the bridge. Let's see if this shrine's still down here. Another level this time for Eileen, level 12. 1 strength, 1 agility, 1 HP, 2 MP. Not the best level, that's okay. Alright, this shrine's still here. I wonder what's going to be at it this time. Ooh, a helmet. If thou art the blood of Erdrick, the one true hero, thou must surely possess proof of thy birthright. Then be gone. Alright, so if we had proof of our birthright, we could get a helmet here. Probably part of Erdrick's legendary armor, right? So I'm guessing we're probably going to have a quest to gather the legendary armor later, and we just stumbled on one of the pieces of it. Where does this teleportal go? To a room with 2 other teleportals, which is on an island. So this island in the southeast is home to 3 teleportals. One of which goes to the helmet. Oh, there's an item out there on side. You see that? The glowing item just outside on the grass? That goes to a different set of 3 teleportals. What in the world? 'Tis claimed that serenity awaiteth those who enter into the Hall of Hargon. Oh, that's no good. But 'tis a mere phantasm, an illusion, not ensorcelled, but be not ensorcelled by it. Seek thee the aid of the mighty Rubus. Alright, interesting. Who is this guy? Fie, thwarted at the final hurdle. The teleportals in this place do possess the power to transport those who pass through them far-flung to exotic locales. Yet without a golden key, I can draw no nearer. Confound it, where in creation might I obtain such a key? Let's see where we are right now. We are in the southwest, inside of a ring of mountains. We could from here get access to another place. I wonder how strong the fights are out here though. Before we go and do that, let's keep checking these portals. I'm guessing if this goes to another room with 3, it doesn't. There's a golden key door there. Alright, so I can't open these doors. I can't even see one of the doors. I don't know what kind of door it is, but it's not silver. Alright, so the left one goes to doors we can't open. The middle one is where we came from, which was another teleportal place. What is the right one? It's an interesting little teleportal system here. It goes to another door that I can't open. Gold key. Alright. Gold key is going to open a lot of doors. Literally. Alright, let's... I kind of want to explore here, but I'm worried how strong it's going to be. I also want to see what that item was that was outside on the grass. And there's another portal to check here. The Sun Sigil. Is the Sun Sigil proof of who I am? What does the Sun Sigil do? It's not in my inventory? Interesting. Am I just not seeing it? Let's try... Was it the right one? They went to where the helmet was? Yeah. Let's see if he thinks now that I've picked up that Sun Sigil. No, it's not that. I don't know what that is, and I don't know where it went. I don't see it. Huh. Weird. Alright, there was another portal in here too. We've seen this room before. I think we've been on the other side of this door before. I think this goes back towards the beginning of the game. Alright. So, got a vast network of teleportals. Let's go outside on that other map here and see how strong the enemies are. And if we can get to that other town. Not venture too far. Walking corpse and smog, that doesn't seem bad at all. Man, put him to sleep even though he has the bow. Alright, the enemies here aren't that bad. Let's see if we can go see what this other place is. Whoa, new enemies. Orcs. It's an interesting design for an orc. They're not grouped up, so I can't fire both of them. Alright. Judging by their XP, they're probably not that strong. I don't know if they ever actually hit us there. Alright, Cobra Kaiser. Instead of King Cobra or Cobra Kings, these are Cobra Kaisers. Love it. Let's go for the possible poison person first. Okay, the orc did 20 points of damage to Gilded. Oh my god, that guy hits hard. Alright, what town is this? Okay. Goddess preserve us, the mark of death is upon thee. A great darkness stalketh on every step, a terror beyond knowing. Welcome, friend, to Beran, the floating city. Alright, it's like a Venice, or whatever. Yeah. I journey in search of the storied Thunderbolt blade. 'Twas forged such that even one as unlearned in the arcane arts as myself might yet call upon the wrath of the storm. Hast thou journeyed yet to Durkendor, my friend? 'Tis a lively town atop an island far to the south of Middenhall. Lively town atop an island, Durkendor. Okay. What kind of shops do we have here? We got a bank. Item shop. And an armory. Dragon's Bane. Even stronger than the sledgehammer. Deals devastating damage to dragons. But 4,000 more gold. Even with our discount, that's going to theoretically be, what, 6,000 gold? A power shield. Both of our guys can wield that. It costs 21,500 gold each. Oh my god, okay, this seems like a later game town, maybe. But we can get access to it all right now. Interesting. I feel like now that we have the boat, the world is really opened up to us in this game. We can kind of go everywhere. And we just have to figure out where it is we're supposed to go. Tombola. Tell me, young one, hast thou ever been so fortunate as to find a Yggdrasil leaf upon thy travels? 'Tis said that such leaves possess the power to grant new life unto those who are lost to hope. Well, that's cool. 'Tis said that the flowing dress may be woven from celestial skein alone. Okay, so that's what we use celestial skein for, to make the flowing dress. And only then if the weaver has the subtle shuttle to hand. There is but one soul in the world with delicacy and skill enough to weave such a wonder. Is it the lady in Tantagel? Lo, the goddess shall surely strike down the idolater Hargon, who doth take in vain the sacred office of the high priest. If the rumors are to be believed, the king of Durkendor hath gained possession of the moon sigil. So we have the sun sigil. The king there has the moon sigil. I don't know what the sigils are for. What was that? What is that behind him? Is that like danger tiles? It looks like it's guarded by one of those jail doors. So we won't be able to open it. Interesting. There is something behind this church. To the east of this place, upon a tiny isle, standeth Yggdrasil, the world tree, in all of her solitary majesty. Yggdrasil is east of here? Though her leaves aren't possessed of miraculous properties, only a single one will she bestow upon us at a time. That's cool. Behold, thou canst record thy progress. Cool. We should really use like multiple slots. I've been using the same slot every time. Probably not the best plan. We've got 3 slots, we should use them. Especially in a game that's like opened up the entire world to us. You know, who knows where we're supposed to go. Already talked to you guys? Yeah. What is this guy that's like supremely guarded here? The fellow here imprisoned is a dangerous character indeed. If thou wilt value thy health, thou wilt keep thy distance. And it looks like there's a teleportal behind the church. And who is this guy? I need to get that key for the jail doors, I guess. Alright, so that's a cool little town. It said east of here is Yggdrasil. So does that put Yggdrasil... Let's see. We are currently down here. East of there would be like... Is it this mark? This one? One of these is Yggdrasil, maybe? I guess? Or this is Yggdrasil? Right around here, maybe? Possibly all the way up there, although at this point we're getting like so far away, maybe it'd be west of there because it wraps around, right? So I'm guessing one of these is Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil tends to play a big, a big part of the story in Dragon Quest a lot. It's another one of it's one of those like recurring things that comes up in a lot of Dragon Quest games. All right. Attack the corpse, and we'll have her use her staff on the smog. We need to go finish exploring Alefgard before we try to explore everything else. We were told by the NPCs that we should explore Alefgard first. I think we should follow through with that. We have found this sun sigil. We kind of stumbled onto it because it was glowing on the ground before we were ever told anything about it. I don't even know if it's for a later quest in the game. It didn't actually show up in my inventory, which makes me think it's definitely like a key item kind of thing, maybe. And now we've been told that there's a moon sigil too. So I'm guessing you need the sun and moon sigil as key items for some kind of part of the quest. But we still haven't we haven't learned about that. We've kind of stumbled into something there, I think. And I don't think we would have if it hadn't been for the fact that they made the dang thing glow. I can almost be 100% certain that it didn't do that in the original. To heal Gilded. Level up! Is it Eileen again? No, Sigurd. 19, 2 strength, 2 agility, 1 resilience, 4 HP, 3 MP, not a bad level. And some holy water. I feel like tonight's stream is mostly going to be just getting a lay of the land on this world map. We have been given access to like the entire world map, and I don't even know what to make of it yet. I mean, not the entire thing, but we have access to so many new places at once. It's pretty cool. It's very open-ended, you know? They don't even entirely tell us where to go. I like it. Old games did that a lot more than new games. Nowadays, like, you tend to be given access to like 1 or 2 places at a time so that you don't stray too far from the plot, you know? But man, this game is just like, oh yeah, here you go. You got a boat. Go for it. You know? Alright. That's something to keep in mind for later. We can get out to that shrine to get a helmet if we can prove that we are descendants of Erdrick.